A very good evening to one and all, and a warm welcome to the In-Service Skills Enhancement Program presented by VidyaDaan Foundation. I'm Shweta Batra, and I'm here to take you through the session. To begin with, I would like to introduce VidyaDaan to our audience. VidyaDaan Foundation is a transformative non-profit organization. It is dedicated to empowering underprivileged children, youth, and women through the power of education. With an unwavering commitment to fostering a bright future, VidyaDaan Foundation is at the forefront of providing high-quality education in India, thereby enabling disadvantaged children to unlock their potential. To enhance the quality of education, it also conducts teacher training programs. To remain at the forefront of education sector, it is crucial for educators to stay updated with the latest advancement. Additionally, as a policy requirement, every educational professional has to be engaged in 50 hours of continuous professional development annually. The In-Service Skills Enhancement Program presented by VidyaDaan represents a significant initiative to fulfill this requirement. We are pleased to have trained over 11,000 teachers across India and are committed to extending this opportunity to educators from CBSE, ICSE, and state board schools. The ISEP is a capacity building program which is designed to enhance teaching skills, provide updates on the latest trends in education, and equip educators with the essential tools needed to excel in their roles. The sessions are both engaging and informative, delivered by industry experts. We shall have a session every Saturday from 5 to 6, and point to be noted is that educators who successfully attend this program will be receiving a valid e-certificate which states that you have completed 1 hour of training. I will briefly inform you to the process here. After the presentation, the speaker, we will be sharing a questionnaire that will be based on today's content. That will be a Google link form. The person who scores 7 and above is eligible for the e-certificate. Please note that the form has to be filled in before leaving the meeting. In case you want to apply for the e-certificate, you will have to pay a small fee of ₹100 and you will receive your e-certificates via WhatsApp within 7 working days. Coming to the session, I would like to introduce to you our speaker. Today's expert is Mrs. Mercy Daniel. Madam is an MPhil in Computer Science. Mrs. Mercy is the HOD, that is the head of the Department of the Computer Science at St. Mary's Junior College, Vashi, Mumbai, Maharashtra. As an educator, Madam has a rich experience of over 26 years of teaching and has been teaching the junior college students for the past 21 years. In addition, she has also been handling the automation and computerization requirements of the institution. It's a pleasure to have you, Madam, on board today.
Yeah, thank you.
Viewers, in case you have some important questions related to today's session, you are requested to put the same on the YouTube chat and we shall address them if time permits. With this, I now request you, Madam, to kindly begin the session which we are so very eagerly waiting for. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shweta ma'am. Yeah, it's really a privilege and honor that I'm part of this VidyaDaan, this particular foundation, VidyaDaan. And really glad to know that they are doing such noble deeds by empowering the underprivileged students through education. So I'm really happy to be a part of this foundation. And as I've been asked to share on this particular topic, today I think you'll are familiar with the topic. I think you're being told that we'll be doing it up with this topic. I'm just sharing the screen. I think you're able to see the screen. So we are starting with the topic of technology integration and experiential learning. So this particular topic, that is when it's said that we are going to integrate technology. Now, being an educator, being a teacher, all of us, the teaching faculty or the teaching, that is the educators, all of us look out for tools to educate the students. So when there is a lecture to be given, if you have a tool handy and if you are equipped with a tool, then it becomes very, very easy. So in this case, today we are going to see how the technology can be integrated into your teaching and how you experience this particular teaching and how you're able to impart this level of technical integration into the classrooms. Now, this experiential learning, when we are going to see this experiential learning, this is going to make an impact on the children. Now, how exactly it is going to be done is using the technology. So here the technology plays a major role, or it is a powerful tool that has changed how teachers teach and how students learn. It has provided people with access to education and access to different ways of communicating and working together. So now this particular tool will help the teachers or the educators by being an effective tool which helps them to impart this education more meaningful, and as vice versa for the students also. So we generally say that this particular modern generation right now, we know that they're marked with a quality called speed, and nobody has patience. So the proverb slow and steady wins the race has lost its significance. I think, do you agree with this? That this particular proverb, slow and steady wins the race, has lost its significance when I say, like, I think most of the teaching faculty can understand this. Students are how impatient they are, how restless they are. They have to be kept occupied. And because of this that is the fast pace of life, where they are used to the modern gadgets and the gizmos surrounding their life, the children don't want to be patient. So it is our duty as teachers, since we have the responsibility of imparting education to this generation, we have to match up to their expectation of these young netizens. So information, if it is not conveyed properly, we may have disastrous results. So you can see the chaos in the classrooms. And so I think as educators, we all know what happens if information is not conveyed properly. And young learners are exposed to the digital world at a very early age. So they should also be taught to handle this properly. That is this particular tool, that is the technology, and manage to extract the essence of knowledge available digitally. So teachers play a major role in this, and we have to equip ourselves. That is, the teaching community has to equip ourselves with the digital skills necessary to help their students. So always nowadays, I think most of the schools or the institutions, you have an e-learning platform which we are dependent upon, or it's a customized e-learning platform that is according to the board's requirements. And the teacher plays a major role there, that is imparting that particular, that is using that e-learning platform. The teacher tries to, that is, impart the information or to send the information to the student across. So these communication tools, these interactive tools, there are monitoring tools. So even the paper corrections, the assignment corrections, they're all digitized now. So in this experiential learning cycle, we get to know, that is, we experience being in a classroom, you tend to experience new things and you try to reflect on it. And then you tend to, conceptualize what exactly you all are learning together, being there as a teacher with the student, and then you experiment. So that's why it is said that now, when you are these days, now when you're in a classroom, when you're in an interactive digital classroom, I think we teachers are not expected to be sages there giving advices or giving lectures. We are supposed to be more of hands-on training. We have to impart that method of hands-on training method. So we have to reflect on that is the experience what we have. We are supposed to reflect that. You're not supposed to advise them. You're supposed to give them the hands-on training required. So the teachers and the students both listen to each other and put whatever they're learning. So you tend to do a research in the classroom, like whatever tool you are equipped with. So the teacher there works as a facilitator. So you're not a teacher in the sense you're not going to be saying that, yeah, this is what it happens, this is how the screen looks, instead of saying that, or this is how the world looks, this is how a particular when you're talking about a country, you don't have to be, because you don't have to just visualize and say, you can easily put it on there on the screen. So you can make it happen there. So now everything is available online, so that the tools are there, so that you can be as a guide on the side of the student instead of being a sage on the stage, it is said. So the learning process becomes much more interesting for the children also. So instead of being a teacher there that is teaching them, you be a facilitator. You put it on to them. It is not easy for these students nowadays to explore if you give anything to them online. So when you see the students, they make mistakes, no doubt. They'll find their path. But then be a teacher there and support them and guide them. If you're really digitally equipped, then this will be of great use to the students. And as well as you can be a designer. That is what is said, that as you're a facilitator, same way the teacher has to be a designer of learning experiences, we say. Now, since we are talking about the experiential learning, where you're going to impart whatever you know. Maybe the teacher is quite experienced, she has a lot of knowledge, she has a lot of content, but then when it has to reach the children, it has to reach in a way that is they are able to understand. So we have to design activities that engage the students emotionally, intellectually, and physically. So now as a teacher, now when you're going to design all these activities which you're going to do in the classroom, you have to you're going to be an educational architect, we can say, that is building learning landscapes where exploration is encouraged. So we say that is this teacher becomes a facilitator, as well as she's a designer who crafts that is the activities according to the students' requirements. What exactly she's going to teach has to be digitized. So this will help the children to be, that is, for them, it will be a great experience. So the teacher should be a mentor, a designer, a reflector, an evaluator, learner, nurturer, and an innovator all in one. As all of us know that we play the role every day. But then if we are equipped with these digital skills, it makes teaching more interesting and it will be gratifying to us also. So we also will feel gratified, or we will feel fulfilled or satisfied when you see that amidst all these challenges, you may have so many challenges to do this learning framework to be digitized. But then when that happens, when the technology gets involved in your classroom, then your experiential learning framework will be more gratifying and a richer experience. So how exactly it benefits the students? So it allows them to have a personalized learning experience. So you get to know, that is, they prepare for their future. So we say that it improves their students' communication skills and collaborate with the teachers and fellow students. And it can be all these classrooms can become a global classrooms. So there are so many things which can be done when you are online, when you are putting the students onto the technology. So now, since as you feel these days, that is, these students today spend a good part of their life on touch screens. So right from their baby stage, before coming to school, they are introduced to the touch screens. They know to express themselves very well, very well, and communicate using the touch screens. So that is their world. We are just living in it. So second, the students learn best from their peers. So when they are on these online platforms, they get to meet friends, as well as when you're teaching in the classrooms, you must have seen that when rather than we demonstrating an application and showing it to them, instead of them seeing us, if they see their peers, that is their friends, doing the same activity, they are more easy to adapt that into their activities or into learning. They learn more, learn better from a peer, as well as the rewards are instant when you're using the technology and teaching. Like, for example, the rewards are instant when we say, for example, suppose when you do an activity or an assignment, generally we take the papers, then we correct it, then we give it to them back. But then if they are able to see the results immediately, if they are appearing for an online test, or if they are playing a game and appearing for a quiz or something like that, then immediately they get to know where exactly they stand. They get to know the results. So that gives them an immediate gratification, because these children nowadays, they don't want to wait. So immediately now, so as teachers, the advantage of this interactive technology displays, nowadays you can see the smart boards. I think most of the schools are equipped with the audiovisual classrooms. That's all digitized with audiovisual tools. So these interactive technology displays nowadays, supported by the proper software and the systems, they all help you to, that is, demonstrate the tools. So if you're digitally, that is, equipped, if the teacher is a digitally literate teacher, so she knows what are the needs, what the children need, and according to that, she can request the management and get the required tools or required license for the tools or the correct app or the tool for teaching. So that becomes very easy if the teacher is a digitally literate teacher. So now, since today we are going to see some of the tools which will help you to impart the knowledge to the children. Now, you may be teaching different varied subjects like geography or an English, or you may be an English teacher, or you may be teaching a language, Hindi or Marathi or Sanskrit, or whatever language you all are teaching. Or it can be any subject, maybe science, whatever it is. Nowadays, you know that there are various tools available, which and across various platforms, as well as various applications available, as well as there are platforms which can be taught, that is, applications which are available, which can cater to your own regional languages. Even that is possible. So we are going to see some of that today. So the first tool which we'll be seeing, or the first application, is called as a Story Weaver. And the second one, we'll see some games which can be designed or which you can use, which you can customize and make it, as well as you can use the ready-made tools available, that is the gaming tools, which will help them to learn their lessons through games like Word Wall as well as Bamboozle. And then we'll see this Google Earth. So first, I would like to ask, have anybody used, any of you all, have you all used Story Viewer anytime? Can I wait for a yes or no answer?
Yes, certainly.
Yes.
If you don't mind, you could repeat the question.
Yes.
M?
Yes. Anybody has used Story Weaver in their classrooms?
We have started getting responses now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So what I understand is most of them haven't. So yes, your hands-on experience will definitely help our
Okay.
audience today.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Shweta ma'am. Yeah. So I'll go ahead with this. So Story Weaver is a digital library. It's a virtual digital library which is available of multilingual stories for children. So even I was quite amazed to see the amount of content what they have pertaining to each subject. So I'll just go in detail with that. I'll be just putting you on live to that website. So every child can have access to an endless stream of stories in their mother tongue to read and enjoy. This is really a boom for the children. So it is, and that too, it is all ebooks. So you're just going to go into the website and go into the search engine, the Google or whatever search engine you're familiar with. And then I'll give you the link, how exactly to go into that link. And you can make the entire class read it. Even if you put it on the audiovisual tools or available in class, the children will be very happy to go through it. You can do it in different languages also, as well as it is free to use. Now, And another thing, I think this NEP, this National Education Policy also emphasizes the importance of STEM. I think this word STEM is, I don't know how many of you have heard about this particular term, science, technology, engineering, and math skills. All these terms, science, technology, engineering, and math are all that is known to us, familiar to us. So skills related to these subjects are all dealt in, or all the contents found in this particular site, Story Weaver. So wherein you can go and read, that is the children can make, that is they can read books or stories based on the sciences, that is the topics which are relevant today. So this will help them. So various topics, varied topics, the books are available in varied topics there. So we have, I think it is available only till grade 6 or grade 8 right now in this particular thing. So STEM literacy, that is STEM in the sense that is science, technology, engineering, and math, helps, that is literacy, helps cultivate a certain way of thinking, observing, and problem solving, which can help young learners in all areas of life. And how wonderful it would be if we can inspire them with a story. So it is really, that is, when you talk about the STEM, usually children who are going abroad talk about the STEM nowadays. They talk about the STEM, that is, are you a STEM, are you in the field of STEM? So it means that you are in the engineering or the technological skill, that is that field. So now I'll just take you to that, that is, this is the link. I'll just give you the link in the description later on. I can even send it to you all through the foundation. It will be sent to you. So it is, this particular story viewer is through Pratham Books, and they have done this. So I'll just show it to you now. I hope you all are able to see the screen, the story viewer.
Yes, it
so
is.
now, yes, I'll be just going into the first, this is the first screen. This is the screen. Just a moment, I'm not able to see the screen. Yes, okay. Okay, so now you can see here in read. Now you can see the various tabs which are there. So the read, when you go into the thing read, you can see that there are so many books and there are different levels as
We
well as
are probably, hello, excuse me, we are unable to see the particular site. As of now, we can just see welcome to Pratham's book.
Oh, is it still that?
Yes.
Yeah. Just hold on. Right now, are you able to see the screen now?
No, it is still your slideshow which is visible.
Okay. Just.
Yes, I think this is the one.
This is the one. Yeah, just a moment.
But it is again gone.
This is, I just took it. Yes. Yes. Is it visible now? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So here you can see the various tabs here on the Story Weaver site. So this is introduced by Pratham, and you can see that there's a tab on the right side. Can you see that? Get Children Reading. So this tells you that this site, they have taken the efforts to get the children reading. I think every parent and every teacher wants the students to read. So this particular habit is not that popular these days. But then to make the children read, this particular site helps a lot. This is a digital library. So here you can see in the read tab, under the read tab, I'm showing you right now, you can see the different themes available. So like now, for example, there are so many things, bilingual and funny and life skills, poems and school stories. If I just click on one particular topic, I think that is the life stories, you can see school stories. Can you see the amount of books which are available there? And you can see the different levels. These are level 1, level 2, level 3. and you can load. Actually, at present, I've not, that is, you can see that there are so many levels there. I think till 6 levels are there for some topics. For some, there are 4 levels. So now, if I take any particular book, now, for example, this particular book, the Roti Roll. So I'm just taking this, and can you see here on the right side? Now, if you want the students to read this textbook, assume that this is the book which you are going to read. This is level 1 English. So I'm going to select on the right side. Can you see read story is there? Now, if it is read story, it is the children who have to read. Now, I'll just switch on this read along, which I feel that the students will find it quite interesting. So now the child doesn't have to read. So if I just click on this.
The Roti Roll, written by Amar Goswami, illustrated by Partho Sengupta, translated by Manisha Chaudhary, published by Pratham Books. Kamal had a dog. He was called Bonku. One day, Kamal was feeding Bonku and he gave him a roti. Down came a monkey and snatched the roti away. He climbed up the wall of the
entire book can be, there are 8 pages in the textbook. So these 8 pages can be read along. So they're asking you, that is how you liked it. So you say, you submit it, and you can pick up the next story. So in this way, I think the storybooks can be read. And can you see here, it is said that it is available in so many different languages also. In 52 languages, the same story is available. So if you are really keen on reading in another language, you can really encourage the children, as well as if you want to, suppose they're learning the other languages, you can take the other languages and teach them. If you're a Hindi teacher, you can do that. If you're a Marathi teacher, if you're a French teacher, accordingly, you can select the books and the topics and the levels. So whether you want to read along, if you're not interested in read along, you just put it on read story and the children can read it through. So this is one thing about this thing. Another one which I wanted to tell you about is the STEM. Can you see the STEM here? As I was just telling you about the STEM literacy program, where the Maths, Science and EVS books are available in these languages. So now, if I just go into the science, that is the STEM, can you see here, that is the books available here. So you can get the project ideas also. You will get for that particular topic, human relationship. Now you can see here, there are so many things given. So if you're a teacher who can really prepare well before that. Now this is for grade 4. So they want to speak about this, that particular story. That is, this book is put there. You can read the story first, as I just did now. Then after that, draw the children into the theme with an interesting opening. They've given you what the teacher has to say to the children and what the teacher can do. Talk about the relationships. They are the family. They are the ones who are making the child happy. All that. Then the activity which is supposed to be done. There are 20 pages in this textbook. Based on that, the activity which can be done. So the teacher can talk about the various relationships in that family, about its school, and how the children are going to school, what the teachers to say, what the teachers to do, the activities based on that, their activity 1, activity 2. So what the child will discover and what the project ideas, like for example, they're making a family tree, and what are the materials required. So that way, this particular story weaver gives you enough, that is, tools, how exactly you can make the classroom session more interesting. And that is regarding the relationships, they're talking about the friendships, about how exactly this entire textbook, that is that particular textbook where 20 pages were there. So this is one way of dealing with this STEM literacy program. You can usually, that is, you can select whichever topic which you require. So, and similarly, I think there are book lists from till grades 1 to 8. I think they are doing the STEM till that. So till grade 8, you get to see the different topics. You can see poetries. That is, you can see, I think, stories for readers. This is for level 1. So if I click on load more, I think I'll be able to see the different levels available. This is level 3. So fascinating science for middle years. So this way, that is, you can see that there are so many topics which are dealt. So this can be really, that is for each, like for example, I saw something related to the drones. They have explained about the drones, about the different, that is, if you're a science teacher, you can discover the various topics which are available there, like about the different gadgets which can be used nowadays. So it's really interesting if you use this particular tool to make the children read. Only thing, you have to register yourself. For this, I have done, what I have done is I've logged in through Google. You people also can log in through your Google IDs, and then you can sign up and you can use it for free. So right now, I'm just going back to the PPT to tell you about the next tool. So yeah, just hold on. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So now we are finished with the Story Weaver. If there is any doubt regarding that particular tool, you're welcome to write in the description, write in your comments and inform us. So we'll be very happy to clear your doubts regarding that. And the next one is a word wall. This is a game-related literacy tool. This is called as a literacy tool composed of an organized collection of vocabulary words, and it is usually available on the bulletin board. So we'll just see that now. And this has really helped, that is all over the world, this has been used. And this really helps the students with disabilities who are having trouble, that is reading or listening or that is seeing. All those people, that is, they are also benefited using this. So we'll be logging into this site right now. That is https://wordwall.net. So I'll be just showing you how exactly this particular tool is helping us exactly to mold. I'll just take you back to the websites where yeah. Yeah. Can you see this website, WordWall? Yes, I hope this particular screen is visible to you right now. So I have logged into this site. So you have to just type in the ID on Google, that is any of your search engines. So you will be taken to this website, WordWall. Now, this is also a free website, free to use, but then there is some limitation in the sense, after some, there is some activities which you make, they're asking you to make a donation. So you can see that, but there are ways to use the free website, free site. So you don't have to, that is, it is available free of cost. So you can see how exactly this can be done. Now, once you get into this screen or this this particular window, you can see there's a button on the right side, Create Activity. So when I'm going to click on this Create Activity, you can see that there are so many templates available. I think you can see that suppose matchup, quiz, flashcards, like this. Now, assume that there are so many games. That is, these are the templates for the games. Now, it is the duty of the teacher. You have to decide what has to come there. Assume, suppose I'm just going to just randomly think that I just want to make a spin wheel, wherein I'm just going to create a game, that is, which I want to demonstrate to the students. Assume that for the simple, for maybe this is for the level 1 or for the level 2 students, I just want to make a spin wheel with all the animals. So if it's so very simple. So suppose if I'm just having dog, monkey, cat, I'm just, this is just for an example. So you can see here, I'm just going to take, automatically they provide you pictures of the dog. Suppose I'm just taking a picture of the dog. Quickly, I'll do that. I'll just select a picture of a monkey. So you can see here there's an image icon. So I can just click an image of a cat. Okay, now I'm done. I've given the name as activity title as the animals. And now I've done with it. Okay, now my activity is saved. Okay, now when I'm going to, that is, show it to the children. So I just have to spin the wheel, start, right? So you can see that, can you see that whatever I have made right now, that comes there and it shows. So you can just have it as an activity. I've just put these words. So you can have anything over there, any games or any that is related to your content of that particular lesson which you're teaching. So the topic, according to the topic, you can make your own games or whatever. So you can see the same thing. If suppose I want to put this as a, that is cork board. So you can see here, if I want to display or want this to be displayed this way. So that is also possible. So you can also spin it this way. So this is one method. Or if I want to keep it as cards, so you can see that this, so there are various ways in which it can be made. Like now the classic, suppose if I say, okay, that's a classic. Okay. So these are the different ways in which it can be, that is, you can make that particular game too. Suppose I'm going to make it as an anagram or open the box. Now, for example, you say open it using this box. So then when I click on it, I get to see. You can just put it when you're demonstrating it to the students, when you're talking about these animals or maybe a particular topic. This will make them look onto the board to capture their attention. These will help. Like now, it's the same topic. You want to put it as an anagram. Now, for example, as a scramble, the same thing. You can do it in so many different ways. So if I'm going, the student is going to say D-O-D. So these are the different ways in which you can keep the children interactive. You can ask them and you can get that done. So this will really help you feel. Now, for example, if I go to a different activity, I want to make something else, like, for example, complete the sentence. So enter a short sentence. So if I say some sentence, if I put it over here, the sky is blue, and add the missing text. So you get to see there must be at least 2 items. Yeah, there should be 2 items. So you can generally, that is, make all these things. That is, you can generally make activities based on it. And then you can show to the, that is children, that is today's, you want the today's sky is blue. If you want to say something like that, you can always, you can make the children right there. So submit the answers. So that way you can make the class more, that is more interesting. So I feel that this word wall is a great tool for the teachers. So you can generate, you can see these are all free. Only the ones which I'm showing right now, that is this pro templates and all this have to be taken on, I think, by paying some amount. Otherwise, all these will really help you. Mainly the smaller children, that is teachers who are in the primary classes, will really benefit if you're using this tool. So I'll just go back to the PPT again. Yeah, just a minute. Sorry, I think just yeah. So now I'm just going back to the the next one, that is the bamboozle. This is again another game related activity which can be that is used by the teachers to teach any that is make the children active and interactive in the class. So this is generally, these are all games which are made by the teachers already. It is compatible with even the older devices. The content is available free for everyone. Teachers can use this Bamboozle, and even you can give them homework using these Bamboozle activities. I'm just going back to the website to show to you how exactly these games you used. So I'm just going back to I think you can see the next, this particular site, bamboozle.com, where when you enter in itself, it shows you that is joined for free. So I have just joined for free only. Same way you can also, with your email IDs, you can just join in free there. So you can see that there are so many, that is, games available. So there are many games available with, I can see the number of pages, 329 pages of games are there. So, but then it allows you to use free. That is only the first screen which I'm showing right now. The other one, I think you have to register yourself through your Google ID, and then I think they're asking for some donation. Even here, there is a limited usage, but you can use all these ones, the games which are there. Like, for example, right now, this is related to the body parts. So when you're teaching them, you can see what has it got? It has got a big nose. So now what has this got? It has got a big mouth. So when you click on it, when you can ask this question, when you can show to the children, and they can easily, it has got 3 eyes. So you can, when you're teaching them, it has got 4 feet. What has it got? So it has got 2 heads. So that way, that is, there are many games like this, which will make the children quite, that is, seeing all these images on screen. I think the children will be quite thrilled to answer your questions, like how many teeth has it got? It has got 1, 2. You're teaching them English grammar as well as like science. So it is really a boom. That is really a helpful tool. Even this Bamboozle, there are many games there. So you can try all these. Now, since I'll be coming, I'm just coming to the other, I'll be going into the other tool right now. Yeah. So we have seen 2 games using, that is, one is word ball and one is Bamboozle. And now I'm just coming back to the slide to show you about, just a minute. Because the screens have to be switched on continuously. We have to keep switching over. So just a moment. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm going to the last one, which is a very useful tool. This is the Google Earth. So this particular tool helps you to show various kinds of images. So I think we are quite familiar with Google Maps. Now this is something like that, but then this Google Earth is really amazing. The entire Earth is being covered by this particular application. So 98% of the world, that is the huge universe, has been captured, and 10 million miles of street view images have been captured. So this is really very helpful. I'll just show you. It is quite amazing. Even you can see your own building where you live. All that can be very easily pinpointed. You can see everything in one place. So being there, you can see the entire global, that is the globe on a canvas sort of a thing. Like you're able to communicate, that is, connect with people living in the other part of the world, as well as you can easily see their cultures, the way their world lives. You can see all that. I'll be just showing it to you how exactly you can use this to teach your geography. You can make your geography lessons quite very interesting. I'll just show it to you right now. I'm just going to go to live again onto the website to show you. First, I'll show you the Google Earth. So you have to just go to the search engine and type earth.google.com. So immediately this particular globe appears there. You can see this. And now assume that I want to see Mumbai on the screen.
madam.
Yes, you are unable to see?
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Just a moment. Yeah, is it visible now?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, I'll just go back to the screen. Yes. So right now, I'm just typing, can you see the entire globe being that is, you can see here, I'm just panning it. You can see that this entire globe is getting displayed. That is the Earth, the Google Earth. So wherever you zoom it, I'm just doing the scrolling part, I get to see where exactly. Now, if you want to see a particular country, assume that's why I said I want to see Maharashtra or Mumbai, or I type. Can you see that? You've been located to that place. So when you're teaching the locations, the countries and the continents, as well as the geographical locations can be easily shown on the screen. So you get to see all this, right? So apart from that, they see a different, that is what are all that is notes about that, the different images pertaining to that particular state or to that particular country. So you are able to see all this here. Now, for example, if I type there, I want to see the Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal there. So can you see? It takes me to that location and shows me that area. So that way, that is anything related to locating any particular place on this universe can be very easily done on your screen. So I think since all of us are using the audiovisual tools in the classrooms nowadays, you can just get to use all these. So this will make the children look into the boards. They will not be distracted at all. So they will ask you, they will start to explore also. So you can tell them what all the things if you're studying about a particular country or anything, any particular topic which you want to cover, like it can be easily, you can see it. Since I've just typed Brazil, you can see that it shows the different states in that country. And it is very easy to explain it to the students. No doubt nowadays you have many contents which are doing, but these are live images. So you can see that usually it is updated very easily now maybe within the last 2 months, these images are updated. So you get to see the recent pictures which are available. So in this way, this is one. And another particular screen which I want to show you is you can give them as a homework. You can tell the children to take a tour in Google Earth. So if they take this tour, you can see that is they get to see so many topics here. So suppose if they are interested to know what is causing these rising temperature, what is causing the warmth and all over the places, that is the what you call as the global warming and all such things, like children who are really keen on learning all these things will get to know, get to hear, get to see. Why? Because you can see here they have given around 11 pictures showing why this global warming is happening. You can see that from year 1998, all this is being given here. So it shows you with images how exactly the global warming takes place and what are the causes and what is causing it. So all such things will help the children to be motivated, to be focused. So they will be concentrating in the class. So as well as you can give them as an assignment to learn about this, to go watch these videos and come back to you so that they will be able to share it in the class. So all this tools, that is mainly this Google Earth and Google, there is the gallery, that is what I was just telling you. So both of them will be of great help to you when you all are trying to, that is, share the information. That is, when you want to teach, it becomes very, very easy. So try using those tools. 1 minute. Just a moment. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just get back to my PPT. Still, I think. Just a minute. Yeah, from the current slide. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah. Yes, you all can see. So we have seen all the three tools, major tools. So as technology continues to evolve, it is essential for the educators to stay updated. So you must have seen that some of you said that you have not heard about the Story Weaver. So like that, I don't know about the other tools also. Must be that is the ones which I've used just now. That is Bamboozle and Word Wall and all these. If you learn all these, that is, as educators, if we are updated and we practice all these tools and methodologies to effectively integrate the technology with we'll be able to impart better learning, we'll be able to teach them better. As educators, we can create the immersive, interactive, effective learning experiences by combining technology integration with experiential learning. So mainly this experiential learning is hands-on training only. So it's not that something which can be just read to them or just told to them. It has to be hands-on experience. So that experiential learning will surely make a lot of difference. That is, it makes a difference. It will make a huge difference in the classrooms. And as a teacher, you will feel really gratified and you'll feel satisfied. So thank you so much for patiently hearing me. If you have any doubts, I think you can always get back to us. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Shweta ma'am.
Thank you, madam, for this very engaging session. I think we have had quite a bit of navigation around the websites, and I think once we put our time to it, we would be able to bring it to the right use that we are looking forward to, so that we make our students our sessions more interesting and going with the trend of education. And this is something which we all have to shift it for various reasons, because it proves to be a great advantage to get the real kind of visual and audio effects that make it education more engaging, and it is more lasting in the memory, because once children learn from this. So I will just wait for 2 minutes to see if there are any questions coming. The session was very informative, and we are getting very positive responses already for the session. And we'll just wait for 2 minutes to check if there is any question that is coming forward. We'll invite for questions, which we can take since we have 5 more minutes to go. And in the meanwhile, I believe the team will also share the form, Google link form for the feedback, as well as for filling up the questions based on today's session. Yes, thank you, ma'am, for your fabulous session. There has been a lot of thank you, very informative, very effective, and very informative class. These are the very positive feedbacks that we are receiving as of now. The link of attendance and the feedback as well as the questionnaire based on today has been shared. I request the audience to kindly fill up the link before they leave the session. And those who are interested to get the e-certificates can definitely pay for that rupees 100. You shall receive the e-certificates within a week's time, 7 working days via WhatsApp. Yes, the session has been really, when I've been looking at the YouTube as well on the other device, and that's the reason I'm able to get through. Very informative class. Thank you, madam. Very nice.
you.
So
Thank you so
yeah, these
much.
are the basic, we don't seem to be having any questions. So, but yes, we are getting positive feedback and lots of thanks for the same. So with this, I think we can come to the end of our today's session, and I would again want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for having conducted this session so beautifully for us, and it's been really engaging. Hopefully, we bring it to the right use because technology has two sides, and uh, we better look at it in the best way that it can be brought to use. So with this, we end the session. In case the attendees do not receive the certificates within 7 working days from today, we request you to put a mail at vidyadaantrainings@gmail.com. Please mention your name, school name, topic of the session, your WhatsApp number, and also the date, that is today's date, for a timely response. So see you all next Saturday, same time. Till then, take care. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.